guys, and welcome to another edition of Sid Sells. Today we are in my room, so welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you guys so much for your warm welcome to YouTube and all the nice words, and everyone's just been so sweet and I felt such love and support. This is kind of a vulnerable thing to be doing and it's a little bit scary and silly, so yeah, just thank you guys so much for giving me the old thumbs up, and I've heard everything and absorbed it and it's been so nice, so thank you so much. And yeah, it's really humbled me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just want to keep sharing more and more. I'm so inspired and I have so many cool things to tell you about this week. So let's get into it. Okay, so item number one that I am loving is rosemary. Just plants. I love plants, as you can see. I know that's vague, but it is. I did recently buy a rosemary plant and I have used it so much and almost to excess. I'm amazed at how many ways I use it. Number one, just having like a rosemary plant in your house is so nice. It actually smells good just being there. So like, number one, that's fun. Number two, it's really great to have in water. So what I'll do is I'll put a couple of like sprigs in my water, sticks. I don't know what they're called. I love rosemary in candles and soap, as a essential oil, or I'll like use it in food. Obviously, that's an obvious one. But the number one way I am loving it right now is in a hair rinse. A hair what? Take some rosemary, you put it in a pot with like a couple of cups of water, and you let that simmer for 20 minutes on medium. It's gonna get all yummy and delicious, and your house is gonna smell really good, so that's an added benefit. Strain that, and then the water that's left over, you put that in your hair as a hair rinse. So after you've shampooed and conditioned, you take the water and you just dump it on your head, and make sure to get it kind of on your scalp, and just leave it. Don't wash it out. It's great how it is. It's left all shiny and nice, and smells like rosemary, which is, again, who wouldn't want that? Rosemary, so good. So add that to your routine. Yay! Moving right along. I'm gonna try and do a slide here. Cool transition. So the next thing I'm loving, it's not so much a thing as it is a way of a thought, I guess. A way of thinking. It's called, or I call it, my family calls it, bucket filling. So it's not literal. We don't literally go and fill buckets up, but we figuratively do it. Figuratively? Basically, bucket filling is this idea that if we are all buckets as people. So you want to fill people's buckets up with like goodness. So be like a positive force or energy in people's lives. So if someone's kind of down on themselves or is being a bit of a Debbie Downer, and it just takes one person to be like, no, you're doing fine, like don't worry, it's like, and make you kind of just fill your bucket up again, and you're like, oh, that's so nice. Those are the kind of people you want to be around. So be a bucket filler and fill buckets. Don't take away from buckets. Don't be negative or mean to people. That's no fun. So yeah, I know that sounds really corny, but I love it. And I keep saying it and I talk about it all the time. My roommates are absolutely annoyed of me at this point that I'm like, sounds like somebody needs their bucket filled. It's just a fun little thing I say. But it's true, and it actually makes you feel really good about yourself. And don't forget about your own bucket. Fill your bucket up as well. Don't forget about this bucket. Love yourself. Self-love, baby. It's 2017. Love yourself. Positivity. Try it. Oh, folding blankets. Very casual. Very. Okay, thing number 3. You guys, real talk. I realized that I came to you last week and talked about a foreign show called Terrace House, which I do love. So that's why I was gonna hold off on this next one for as long as I could, because I'm a little bit like, we get it. You love a foreign show. I just can't. I have to tell you about another foreign language show that I love, because I'll tell you why. But anyways, new episodes are coming out this week, so I just thought I gotta talk about it now. If I love something, I gotta talk about it. Okay, let me actually start this again. Oh god, I'm getting hot. Just getting excited. Jeez. I take a breather because I fucking love this show so much. It is called Skam. S-K-A-M. Skam. Where do I start? Okay, wait. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Sid, calm down. It's a Norwegian teen show. Oh, I know. But it's so much more than that. It is so good. I want to cry. And I'm gonna tell you why. So basically Skam is centered around a group of teenagers in a school in Norway. It's actually like a school in Norway where they film. These are actual teens in the show that go to the school. It's not like the OC or like Vampire Diaries or wherever, where it's like there's 20-year-olds playing 16-year-olds. Every season focuses on a different character, and also every season kind of focuses on a different kind of social issue. They focus on issues like sexual assaults or coming out of the closet, our stigma towards mental illness. But they don't do it in like a corny way or a way that you're like, you don't even realize that they're talking about mental health or that they're talking about these things, because it's talked about in just such a real way, or such a way that you would talk with your friends. And this season, which is really interesting, there's a Muslim character, so she's the main focus of this season. So it will be really interesting how they tackle Islamophobia, and just having your main character as a Muslim. So characters all have Instagram accounts and Facebook accounts and interact with each other on those. So you, as their characters, it feels very real. Another really cool thing about Skam, there's many, but one of the really cool things about it is the way that it is put out to the public. Every week, throughout the week, there'll be little clips put on their website. The clips have like a date and time stamp. So if it says Tuesday at 5 p.m., that clip will be released at Tuesday at 5 p.m. Then at the end of the week, the entire episode will be broadcast on TV. Each clip is probably like 10 minutes, and there's only like there's 12 episodes in a season, so you get through it pretty quickly. Like, watch the first season. Oh my god, the second season is so good. Fuck. Third season is like, you didn't think it could get better? Oh my god, it got better. So the fourth season starts tomorrow. I am so excited. I mean, probably not tomorrow because this won't be released till for a little bit. I'll put down in the description places where you can go watch with English subtitles. It's usually on Tumblr. If you have like an iPad or on your Apple TV. I don't know. It's not, they don't make it the easiest to watch, and I know this one's a little bit not so accessible, but it's so good, and if you can find a way to watch it, you totally should. I sound like a broken record because I keep saying, it's so good, but it really is. Yes, so please watch so that I can talk about it with you and we can be Skam friends, because it's great. It's great television, guys. I'm telling you. I'm can't explain it. I love it so much. It's hard for me to talk about because I love it so much. How stupid. Guys, it was so fun. I actually love doing this. So thank you for watching. That's it. That's all. Had fun. Have a ball. It was good while it lasted, but now I'm past it. What song is that?